Let's talk about millennials. Your survey delved fairly deep into the whole millennial category. We talked about online and the move towards online, and it's fairly clear that younger people today are more comfortable online than looking at a face-to-face. How has the millennial behavior developed or is developing, let's put it that way, towards insurance? Because your survey says that they still seem to be more interested in luxury, more interested in spending, less interested in thinking of retirement. Is that more to do with just the age, that's an age where you don't think about these things, or is it something else, lack of awareness, for example?
My personal view is that the millennials today are a lot smarter than what we were at their age. And this is relative, Had we done this survey 10 years ago, we would perhaps have had even lesser number of people aware of insurance or the need to protect their financial plan. The interesting thing is that even though they're young, when asked the question whether they feel confident of achieving their life goals and their plans, they don't say yes. They feel vulnerable, which is why the lower protection quotient among millennials, which basically means that if someone were to give them the right advice or ask them the right question, they're open-minded and they do acknowledge that they've got to do more to protect their financial plan. And that, to me, is a very good sign. I mean, the other option was that they said, no, we're fine and we're confident we'll get to our goals, in which case we would have a problem. But that's not what they're saying. In some degree, it is obvious that when you're young, your quest is to earn and acquire. And your mindset comes into protection only in your mid-40s or something like that. And the pivot here is that when the number of years of work life remaining become less than the number of years of work life that have elapsed, is when you begin to think about goals and protecting them. Having said that, I think the larger conversation in a young country such as India has to be that you don't only acquire and then protect. You first shield and then build. The fact that protection is the foundation of any good financial plan. And irrespective of whatever categories you may choose to save, be it banks or mutual funds or whatever, protection of life and health is at the foundation of it, or else you don't have a rock solid plan. That's the conversation.